Have I ever told you I really like the way you wear your hair? It's very nice and it suits you. Simple. Not like the elaborate hairstyles we wore in Orlais. They involved flowers, ribbons, jewels. 1 year, feathers were all the rage, and Lady Elise decided she needed to outdo everyone else, and actually wore live songbirds in her voluminous hair. The chirping was quite charming for a while, but you must realize, terrified little birdies often have loose vowels. Yes, I don't envy them. She never washed her hair.
Oh.
But I was trying to say something nice to you, wasn't I? Oh, forgive me. My mind wanders so. It's just that I feel so comfortable talking to you. Like I could say anything and you wouldn't judge me. You see? This is what I mean. You're such a pleasure to talk to. I haven't felt this close to anyone in a long time. I really enjoy your company. Thank you. I am honored that you feel that way.
Only 2 though?
Indeed. Yes.
Healer, of course. But where am I going? I should take care of that relatively soon. That's been taken care of. That's all been taken care of. No.
Concentrate, like we practiced. Now, fire! I'm taking these apprentices to Redcliffe. The first enchanter says you need every able-bodied mage for the war. They're young, but capable enough, as you saw.
Nice.
Lovely.
Oh, excuse me. No, not K. J.
As there is but one world, one life, one death, there is but one God, and He is our Maker. They are sinners who have given their love to false gods.
What, you mentioned dessert? Surely this isn't... Strange that matters can be so tumultuous and yet the day still be so bright. Oh, my pardon. Just thinking aloud. Are you here for the Chanter's Board? Well-armed individuals that visit the rectory tend to be here for that. Chanter Rosamond is tireless and resolute in her duties. I'm sure you can find something of interest on her board. I am Sister Justine, curator of the reliquary of this chantry. Pride again. It is hard to live up to the example of Andraste. The archivist tends the books, and I tend the sacred relics. I also search for more to add to our collection, which is more difficult than it sounds. My thought exactly, but I'm perpetually amazed at how quickly people accept fantastic claims at face value. A hawker on the street will claim to have an actual finger bone of Andraste. In this city alone, you could make the skeleton of 10 prophets from fingers alone. Curators often accept them as genuine. I worry about the authenticity of even our most holy artifacts. When I was a curator of a much smaller chantry in Orlais, I thought that false relics slipped through because of laziness. But the life of the cloth is never an easy one, and that explanation always seemed hollow to me. Now I believe it's the seduction of the divine. We all want a personal connection to the Maker. We want to believe that what we hold in our hands is the actual sandal that slipped from Andraste's foot before the fires consumed her. Faith is of the heart, not of the head. When the heart is ungoverned by reason, charlatans have powerful tools to deceive.
True.
And often close to heretical. But I believe that the truth only increases the awe of the Maker and his prophet, not demean it. Even false symbols have the power to inspire, but it seems every year we fall more out of touch with the real Andraste. Certainly, my research indicates that all of the ashes were gathered into a pot or urn, but it's been lost for centuries. That doesn't stop hawkers from selling pinches of the ashes of Andraste to gullible pilgrims. The real ashes may still be hidden somewhere, though it's possible the urn broke. Of course, enjoy your visit to the chantry.
Those who bring ham. The Maker does not bread sinners.
Would you stop correcting me? I know the chant like the back of my hand.
Puppy! Puppy!
It's like, did I mess that up any?
Magic exists to serve man and never.
What's this?
Dwarven crafts. Fine dwarf.
I recognize you. From Ostagar.
And trust his blood. You're a Grey Warden. Duncan's apprentice. You killed my friend. And good King Cailan. I demand satisfaction, sir. So you would compound slander on top of treason? You dare smear Teyrn Loghain's word?
Yes.
I do not like your tone, sir. But you may be right. I may regret this, but I cannot duel someone who may be guiltless. Leave, Warden. If I find proof, we will meet again.
That's fine with me.
Oh, the wonders of Thedas. I haven't been here in ages.
That reminds me. 35, not. Alright, good. There's a hidden passage there, but I don't know how to open it yet.
I'll do it.
Welcome to the wonders of Thedas. We carry items crafted by the Circle, as well as a variety of antiquities. Is there anything you would like to see?
Wait, 34 dexterity? Oh, she's supposed to do that now. Excuse me. Oh. That 6 defense thing is actually quite nice. Nothing. Okay, my overlay went away, so I can't tell if anyone's here or not. No, wait. Let's leave here, see if that helps. Nope, okay, let's bring up my dashboard on my phone then. Okay.
Yes? What are you doing here? Brother Genitivi? Why? He was on the trail of the Urn of Sacred Ashes, yes. Whether he found it, the Maker only knows. I haven't seen Brother Genitivi in weeks. He said no word. It's so unlike him. I'm afraid something has happened. Genitivi's research into the urn may have led him into danger. Perhaps the urn has been lost for a reason. I pray for Genitivi's safety, but hope dwindles with each passing day. I tried to send help, but some knights came from Redcliffe looking for him not long ago. I sent them after Genitivi, and they too have disappeared. Now don't ask me where they went. You'll go after them. And what if ill luck should befall you too? This search is a curse on all of us. Some things are not meant to be found. I know that now. So be it. All he said before he left was that he would be staying at an inn near Lake Calenhard, investigating something in that area. I don't know. All I discovered from going through his research was that he was staying at the inn. Yes, of course he told me, but I also went through his things to see if I could find other clues to his whereabouts. No, I didn't. Everything pointed to the same place. You're wasting time. If you insist on going after Brother Genitivi, you should leave as soon as possible. I mean, well, you seemed so earnest. If anyone is to find him, they should do it sooner rather than later. I am just his assistant. I just follow instructions. Yes, of course. Thank you for your concern. It's been a very difficult time for me, and sometimes I don't know what to think or feel. I want Genitivi to be rescued, but I don't want more people to be hurt. You understand, don't you? Follow in Genitivi's footsteps if you must, but be careful.
By order of the new Earl of Denerim, no one is to enter the alienage. There's been an elven uprising. Nightfears even have the gall to attack the Jarl's only son. Killed him in cold blood. With the whole Urian family dead, the regent appointed Rendon Howe of Amaranthine the new Earl of Denerim. First thing he did was lead a purge of the alienage. It's a mess in there. When things are put back in order, the gates will be reopened. Now on your way.
The Maker, my brother and his family made it out of Lothering. He said that the Darkspawn attacked it the very next day.
Another visitor, the Maester. Enjoy browsing my wares. Master Trader Ignacio, at your service, good sir. My cousin and I have trade connections all along the seaways. We have furniture, silks, carvings, and much more. Caesar handles the trade stock, I handle other affairs. No. Not yet. Perhaps one day. No, I am not. I am a trader at heart. My home is the road. But I was born past the waking sea in Antiva. It has been many, many years since I have seen her. But the road is a better mistress than my home city ever was. On the docks of Rialto, life is cheap. As cheap as the dockside ale and the soiled whores. You can live a longer life out here. And a wise man can make a comfortable fortune in time. Straightforward, predictable danger is refreshing to me. Any moment in Rialto, the streets can run red, and often do. I'd take Darkspawn any day. At least you can see them coming.
True.
Luck be to you, Warden.
If you have coin, welcome to our shop. If not, move along. Too many refugees blocking customers. Better trade cities to the north, but plenty good trade here. Now with war and blight, business is bad. Oh, yes.
Red steel, huh? Medium. Mental resistance. Two of them there. There's reminds me, I keep forgetting to do that. Tier 7.
You here to report another crime? I swear we should just cordon off the entire district. Oh, can I help you, Warden? Your likeness was passed around to the senior guardsmen at the palace. I must say, the sketch didn't do you much justice. Don't worry, even if I believed the official story of what happened at Ostagar, I'm no fool. If I asked my men to apprehend you, they'd all run and cry big sobby tears in their courtesans' bosoms and leave me all alone to be skewered. Don't disturb the peace in the market, and that's well enough for me. What? You're serious? I mean, yes, I could use help. I've got a pretty popular establishment that's crawling with mercenaries. If I send my boys in, someone might get, Maker forbid, hurt, and I'll have to explain to their noble fathers that being a guard is actually dangerous. The name of the whorehouse is the Pearl. Beat down any mercenaries that are out of line and send them a message. I said beat down, not kill. Let me make that really clear. Not on fire, or exploded, or make a nose, whatever type of grisly death you can dream up. Sorry. Used to giving orders to my boys. Just leave them breathing and I'll be happy. Thank you, Warden. Happy hunting.
My client appreciates your generosity.
Good to see you again.
As you desire.
Let's hear for glitchy shit.
Magic exists to... All men are the work of our Maker's hands. From the lowest the one who repents, who has faith unshaken by the darkness of the world, and roasts not, nor gloats over the misfortunes of the weak, but takes delight in the Maker's lore and creations.
Boasts. It's boasts, sister, not roasts.
She shall know the peace of the Maker's benediction. The light shall lead her safely through the paths of this world and into the next.
Peace, sister, peace. She shall know the peace of the Maker's benediction.
The veil holds no...
There's no veal. You're doing this on purpose, aren't you?
Oh. Hello, dear. Can we help you?
What she means is, in Andraste's name, be welcome.
Stop correcting me! What would Andraste do? That's what you should be concerned with, I say. Andraste was no fuss budget. Praying for the good people of Denerim who've lost loved ones at Ostagar. It's usual to recite a stanza from Transfigurations when you pray for the departed.
It's usual to recite the stanza correctly.
But that's what I said. Tell you about the chant? What? As if it's a cake you might buy? Well, it's done enough, but a little too much nutmeg for my taste.
Sister, instructing the ignorant is a sacred duty of the chantry.
Fine, then. What you want to know? Why would it?
Sister, that's hardly appropriate. There's no need to be rude to anyone, even if they are ignorant and godless.
Of course not, dear. You just don't know anything about the chant, and you don't have any gods. Oh, there are some very stirring canticles about doom and wrath.
Darkspawn were created by mankind's second sin, pride. Arrogance became a great caged beast in the lands of Tevinter, an emptiness that consumed all and could never be filled. To satisfy its hunger, the Mage Lords assaulted the Golden City, heart of all creation, to take the Maker's power for themselves.
Why does no one ever sing the good stanzas during chantry services anymore? They speak them. It's called the chant of light, not the speech of light.
Sister, would you kindly stop messing up the chant?
See how you like being interrupted.
Well, you get the general idea, I'm
Yeah.
sure.
It's the 10th stanza from the Transfigurations. Lovely canticle, that one. Oh, you should have heard Brother Caedmon sing it, though. He had a voice like a bucket full of toads. Revered Mother Boann, bless her heart, always said, if we had more voices like his, the Maker couldn't fail to take note of us. It was tragic, really. Such a surprise.
We don't speak of that.
He was in charge of the Lyrium storehouse. It wasn't good for him, you see. He took off all his clothes in the middle of the chant one summer day and ran into the street. He tripped and fell into the vat of elderberry wine for the feast and drowned. We were 6 days drying him out for his cremation. He looked like a pickled egg. So tragic. Now, where's the fun in belonging to the chantry if you can't proselytize to the heathens a bit?
Blessings of the Maker and of Andraste, his bride, upon you.
Oh dear God.
You remind me of Lady Cecily.
Who?
She was an Orlesian lady. My mother served her until she died, and Lady Cecily let me stay, instead of turning me out on the street. You are like her in some ways. You have the same poise, the same air of nobility.
Oh, child, I am hardly noble.
I learned that nobility isn't just
Good day.
something you are born with. I have met nobles who are very petty and mean, complete degenerates. Then, there are people with a certain dignity and grace. It draws you to them,
Lovely.
no matter who you are or who they are. I think the lowest peasant can have the most noble spirit, and it will always shine through. It is this nobility. Of spirit that you share with Cecily.
Turn your attention elsewhere. My business does not concern you. I doubt that. Yes, you're right. This is very interesting. I'll take this note from you, and I'll confiscate this lyrium as evidence. You have done a great thing here, friend. Those rogue mages' days are numbered.
What is it? I have work to do. What does it say? I knew this would happen. Just when I was starting to get good. Well, thanks, I guess.
Right away.
Dwarven crafts. Fine dwarven crafts. Direct from Orzammar. Dwarven crafts. Fine dwarven... My lady, My Lady Aeducan? Is that really you? I knew you survived. I never stopped believing it. And neither did your father. Before I left for the surface, King Endron sent for me. It was almost more than I could endure, seeing him so. As if he were long dead and rotten, and now merely an empty husk collapsing in on itself. He could not even rise from his bed, and the room stank of decay. He asked me to give you the Shield of Aeducan, and this letter. I have carried them with me since I left Orzammar. As angry as I once was with the king, when I saw him that final time, I pitied him. His eyes have haunted me since. If it were possible for a man to die of regret, I think King Endron did. But we shouldn't dwell on the past. I can hardly tell you how good it is to see you alive. I am far happier in my exile than I ever expected to be. I was injured in my travels here. My leg healed crooked and I will never fight again. And I have a new life now. I'm married into a surface family. My wife is lovely and her father is the best smith in Denerim. We're expecting our firstborn before the spring. I would love to introduce you, but you must have more important business than hearing about me. Have a look at my father-in-law's crafts. All fine work, and I'll cut you a discount.
Yeah. Oh, hello. 151 gold. Oh, dude. Damn. $16 though. It's a two-handed, that's why. Massive armor. Nice. You... Actually, no. Damn, too bad.
Dwarven crafts. Fine dwarven crafts. Direct from Orzammar. You won't find better. Dwarven crafts. Fine dwarven crafts. Direct from Orzammar.
Message for you, milady. More things to deliver. Goodbye.
Damn. You crashed on me, you piece of shit! God damn! I'm not quite sure what quest I'm on. Oh, Urns of Ashes or something? I think that's the main one I'm on right now. Ooh. Come on. Come on. Okay, my mic is on. One thing that sucks about this. It crashed again! Sound is terrible. Audio. Yeah, all DLCs. Can't type or shit. Okay, that's good. Yes. 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 Okay, time to see if this works again. And it crashes. Okay, the okay, let's see now. Come on, right click. Is there a way to check to see if anything's broken in it? Repair the game. Verifying files. Na 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 na. Do 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 do. Bum 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 bum. Around maybe 2 minutes or so. It should be allowing audio. Allow audio in be right back mode. Yes, okay. No mods. I didn't realize you could have mods. I've had it crash on me before, but not continuing like this. I guess I'm going to have to start it from a save file and just instead of clicking on resume. Ouch. I don't have Dragon Age 2. I like Dragon Age so far, so I am going to eventually want to get all the Dragon Age things, 2 and the and the third one. Yeah, this is Dragon Age Origins Ultimate Edition, so all DLCs. Come on, finish up. Yeah, I just can't pronounce the damn word. Yeah, I heard Dragon Age 2's got a lot of flack for one reason or another. Kind of like how Mass Effect Andromeda got a lot of flack, but I still love the game. Okay, the repair is finalizing. Come on, you can do it. Come on, you can do it. You can do it. Really? It's all set in one area, so it doesn't explore any. Wow. Kind of sucks. Okay, still finalizing. Wow, that sucks. I know it's set in different time periods. Okay. So it's possibly re-downloading all the DLCs again. Oh, how nice. Warden's Keep. I plan to do a playthrough for the most part on every single choice that I have, at least with every race. I will at least do the tutorial opening of every race. Okay, hurry up. Right now, I'm playing Dwarf, Noble, Warrior. Can go with a tankish build-ish. Next, I plan on doing a rogue. I'm thinking an elf rogue or something. Yeah, that makes sense. I prefer that or be up close with as much defense as I possibly can. All done? Yeah, everything's re-downloaded and all that. Okay, let's try this again. Sweet. Oh god, how much do I... Oh god, how much do I have to redo? How much do I have to redo? Okay, just got done talking to... Okay, so... Oh boy. Was this before or after?
Turn your attention elsewhere. My business does not concern you. I doubt that. Yes, you're right. This is very interesting. I'll take this note from you, and I'll confiscate this lyrium as evidence. You have done a great thing here, friend. Those rogue mages' days are numbered.
Okay.
Dwarven crafts. Fine, Dwarven. My lady.
Okay, haven't done
My
this.
lady Iduken? Is that really... He asked me to give you the shield of Iduken. I have carried them with me since I left Orzammar. But
This already.
we shouldn't dwell on the past. I am far happier in my exile than I ever expected to be. I was injured in my travels here. My leg healed crooked, and I will never fight again. And we're
Yes.
expecting our firstborn before the spring. I would love to introduce you, but you must have...
It's like I bought and sold something here. Sell that. Keep the Templar armor because that actually might be useful someday. But
My client appreciates your generosity.
okay, still need to roll this again, damn it.
Be careful with that package, you lazy slut. It's worth more than you're making. Allow 10
me.
years. I could do that for you.
Down it. There you are.
What is it? I have work to do. What does it say? Ah, I knew this would happen. Just when I was starting to get good. Well, thanks, I guess.
Okay. Oh, no, save. Okay. Instead of leaving right, let's do some more stuff around here to see how it goes.
Welcome, friends. Welcome to Wade's Emporium. We have the finest armors in Denerim, maybe in all of Ferelden. How may we assist you? You're obviously not from around here. Wade is possibly the most brilliant armorsmith in all of Ferelden.
That's not true, Heren. The dwarves of Orzammar make the finest armors around. These piles of rust droppings you forced me to make are worthless compared to their work. You never let me have the time, the materials to make something special.
Customers expect their armor in a timely fashion, not years late like the last time.
That happened once, just once, and you never let it drop. Centuries. You hear that, you young mutt? Centuries! What's an extra year here and there to make something wonderful?
Thank you, dwarf. Your fine point has made my life so much richer. The city is full to bursting. With people from the country coming, trade is thriving. Especially those that deal in weapons and armor. Master Wade is especially in demand. Certainly.
Okay, yes. Dexterity. Less. Tier 6 level, that's actually important. Oh, nice. Damn. No, nothing.
Haren, the bloody customers are bothering me again.
Sorry. Wade is... but he...
Blah.
And tell her...
Blah. Okay. Save. Is my chat not updated? What's your favorite party build-up so far? Now that I got a healer, she's mandatory, and so is the female I'm smooching. We're trying to. Plus, you know, the dog is... It's a dog. Of course. Gotta have the dog with me. Some quest related. Okay, got more of that. I did that one already. Notes. Oh yeah, that's my king. Yes, I think.
Message for you, milady. More things to deliver. Goodbye.
Oh yeah, the Juggernaut suit, which I have. Ah. Damn it, wrong thing. Will it crash again? Yeah, it's gonna crash. Fucking A! Ah! It's like, is the game no longer playable after this certain point? Because it keeps crashing? Is he gonna... No, no. Fuck you, stupid fucking game! Wow, it won't even load up from there anymore. Does detail have to be on high? Let's put you to medium, see how that goes. I have an 8 gig RAM. Been there. Let's go to the Northern Tavern. I have a good old 8 gig RAM card.
Dwarven crafts. Fine dwarven crafts. Direct from Orzammar.
Lovely.
All the news is troubling these days. When will the war end? I wonder if they have a good plum wine. My shift's nearly over. Thank Andraste.
What can I get you, stranger? There's news come out of Redcliffe at last. Seems that Arl Eamon has come down with some deadly sickness, probably the blight, and he may even die. If he does, it probably means no one else can stand up to Tyrn Loghain in the Landsmeet. Rather fortunate turn for Tyrn, no? Anything else you need?
doesn't look that different.
I'm a Crimson Ore. Which way you looking, or we'll rip your damned eyes out and piss in your skull! Another round for the men!
Now we drink more!
Pigs, all of them.
Now we drink more!
Maker's blessings upon you, Warden. Your efforts are greatly appreciated. Maker's blessings upon you, Warden.
Now we drink more!
I didn't realize I got one completed already. Okay! Works for me.
You remind me of Lady Cecily.
Who? My cousin was sent to Ostagar before the battle.
She was an Orlesian
I
lady.
hope he's all right.
My mother served her until she died, and Lady Cecily let me stay instead of turning me out on the street. You are like her in some ways. You have...
You hear about a note? Maybe we have some things we can talk about. You are of great interest to me. Who do you blame for a death? The sword or the swordsman? Crows are swords, instruments used by someone else for their own reasons. So, one of our swords is hired out. He and his employees will do their job or die trying. But the crows as a whole have no bias.
I don't think so. I don't think I have it enabled.
Ferelden is a busy place. Blight, civil war, other mayhem. Lots of people not getting along. Sometimes they really don't get along. Maybe want to do something about it. The people that handle that sort of thing can get real busy. You could say that. Not many people we can turn to. So, someone that's crossed our path and lived, well, maybe they could help out. Make some coin. Everyone wins.
Yep, it doesn't work. I do export these videos over to YouTube.
I hand you a scroll. You read it, you learn about someone interesting. If you find out something happens to him, something unfortunate, then if we talk again, I give you money for letting me know.
I don't like the sound of this.
You don't like what's on the scroll? Don't do anything. Maybe he has an accident and someone else tells me all about it. You can never be too careful. Can you blame someone for being circumspect? That I cannot do. One master has a contract on you. But if you help us out, maybe if that master asks for help, he'll just get silence. Yes? There you go. Makes for fine reading. If that's all, luck be to you.
Allow me. I could do that for you. Yes, of course.
A stone bath. Nice.
I am ready.
Damn it. got that one taken care of.
What can I get you, stranger? Right, I'll show you around.
Always buy max out of these.
Came at me! It's not my fault! Why do you come at me? Yeah, they got to learn not to mess with me. Yeah, they got to learn not to mess with me. Us, right? I mean... Good to see you again.
Ah.
All men are the work of our nature.
In the name of Andraste, Bride of the Maker, be welcome in this house. While the cathedral is closed, if you need to make wedding or funeral arrangements, you'll have to talk to Sister Olma.
Did someone die? I remember a funeral.
King Cailan died, remember? Along with most of the army at Ostagar? Maker guide them all.
That which you fear, living in the shadow of death alone, I have seen it is only a cloud passing before the sun.
The death toll at Ostagar was staggering. We've had a funeral every day for a lost son or daughter of Denerim, and we've many more yet to hold.
Are they singing the chant now? It's a funeral, isn't it?
He should have retired to Val Royeaux years ago, but he wanted to stay and serve the remainder of his days in his homeland. It's the Lyrium that does this. He wouldn't be a Templar anymore.
Blessed are they who stand before the corrupt and the wicked, and do not falter.
He doesn't forget who he is, even if he can't remember anything else. May the light of the Maker guide your steps.
All men are the work of our Maker's hands, from the lowest slaves to the highest kings. Those who bring... The Maker.
Those who bring ham?
The Maker does not.
You're such a handsome dog. I think that every time I look at you. Lady Cecily.
Yes? All right, let me take a look.
I feared this day would come.
As you desire.
Warehouse. Where's the warehouse?
Dwarven crafts. Fine dwarven crafts. Direct from Orzammar.
I have to remember that.
I won't take the blame for this one. This was bad from the start. No way he was... Thanks. Thanks. I ain't sticking around to see how this turns out.
Which is this? The Pearl? Where the hell is the Pearl? Market, warehouse, the Pearl. Not here.
Magic exists to serve man and never.
They shall find no rest in this world or beyond.
I was getting to that part.
Okay, that's taken
As
care
there
of.
is but one world, one life,
Where the
one
hell's the damn
death,
Pearl,
there
though?
is one God.
You know what the butcher told me today? There's a grey warden loose.
Really? And he hasn't been arrested?
The alienage is closed. Be on your way.
nothing here. Got that already.
Dwarven crafts. Fine dwarven crafts. Direct from Orzammar. You won't find better.
Good day. The market is busy, is it not? Come, rest here. I have the finest selection of flowers and Orlesian-scented oils in all of Denerim. For you, perhaps? The oils are very relaxing in baths, no? And smelling good is not. Ferelden is no longer full of barbarians. People judge with their noses as well as their ears and eyes. But you look more armed than most of my patrons. Perhaps you seek the armor smith, Wade. Then to the south? He is quite the artiste, yes? Much of this city is still a mystery to me, but the markets is like my home. Circle and sorcelled objects can be found in the wonders of Thedas, in the alleyway north. The armorer, Wade, and his emporium are just to the south. If you need work, outside the rectory to the southeast is a chanter's board. And if your thirst is strong, head to the Nord Noble Tavern north of here. Be prepared, though. They do put on many airs. I am from Orlais. You've heard of us, no? This Denerim is a fine city, but I miss my Varroyo. She's quite beautiful this time of year. Orlais has many, many good things, but it is sometimes not so good to be common. My brother had trouble with a chevalier, and we departed shortly after. A chevalier took an interest in me. It was his right, but it was unwelcome. Incensed, my brother hit him over the head with a pot. Such a thing is almost treason. We left that very night and came here. Perhaps where you are from. But in human lands, things are sometimes not so clear. Many revere the Chevaliers for their skill, honor, and deeds. But others tread lightly. As lightly as the mouse in the cat's den. If you will excuse me, I feel a touch lightheaded.
But one world, one life, one death. There is but one God, and he is our...
I've done 2 of them, I believe.
As there is but one world, one life.
1, 2. Okay.
Lovely.
Some folks came in yesterday with crazy stories about Redcliffe. You hear about that?
Something about the dead rising and killing everyone.
And so I shall.
Dragon Colts.
What are you doing? You're not supposed to go in there. I'm sorry, but that room is not for guests. It's full of books and papers, and I'd rather they were not disturbed. I said no. Genitivi was a very private person. No, don't touch that door!
Of course.
Well. The real body. Excuse me.
Dwarven crafts. Fine dwarven crafts. Direct from Orzammar. You won't find better.
Really? There's nothing else to spell. Unless it's in the upper part of the city and not down
Magic
here.
exists to serve man and never to rule over him.
The deep dark before dawn's first light seems eternal. But know that the sun always rises.
They shall be named Maleficar, accursed woman.
Good to see you again.
Okay, there's nothing else here for me to do. Okay. can't go there. The city map. Okay. Maybe if it won't crash on me this time.
All men are the work of our nature's hand.
Moment of truth. Oh! Yeah!
My, they're all so eager, aren't they?
Nice.
Lovely. Well, all right.
Yes? All right. Let me take a look. I feared this day would come.
That's 3. Sweet. It's gonna work this time. Yes! 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 Okay. No, it's annoying as hell that I have to have it on low settings.
To this, doesn't it?
I suppose violence is a solution. Sometimes. Let's try this.
That's done. I can now. Take care of that.
Allow me. I could do that for you. As you like.
Our continued friendship is guaranteed.
Lovely.
Wow, I have to go all the way around? Wow.
You! We're about to send the boys to hunt you down! Boss says kill him!
Dear me, what's all the fuss?
I never liked this part!
Lovely. As you desire. Well, all right.
With this, you seal your guild's success.
Nice.
As you desire.
Yes? Oh? What was this about? I worried this might happen. I hoped it wouldn't be you who came for me. I have no choice. Forgive me, Warden, but I cannot go back with you.
Make a preserve!
leather armor.
Make it splash!
Nice!
Lovely.
Allow me. I could do that for you.
Lovely.
Of course.
Oh?
Hmm?
Three instances, okay. 3 doorways.
Of course.
From a pretty pattern. What now?
My bruise.
As you like.
Well, all right. And so I shall.
What's this? Damn, man.
And so I shall. I could do that for you.
Nope.
Hello.
You're not close to loading up either.
I know not how you have survived thus far. Is it luck or providence? No matter. You will not survive this!
Of course.
Passive.
And so I shall.
Battle axe! It's like, can you go up in level so I can see about upgrading your stuff?
Of course. Something I can help with? Denerim is Ferelden's most important city, yes? This is the seat of power, the jewel in the crown of the king. She is Ferelden's heart. Her walls are strong, but within them lies so much beauty, just like the country and the people. Something I can help with? Yes? What's on your mind? I miss Val Royeaux. Unlike other cities where the people are the lifeblood and the character, Val Royeaux was her own person, and her people little more than decorations. There was always music in Val Royeaux, streaming from the many windows, quiet refrains and triumphant choruses, and always, floating above that all, the chant, coming from the Grand Cathedral. It was magnificent. Oh, it would take me a day or two to talk about the many splendors of Orlais, her golden fields, her lush meadows. Of course there are good things and bad things about Orlais, like anywhere else. Sometimes I miss it dearly, and sometimes I'm glad I'm rid of it. And you will laugh at this, but I miss the fine things I had in Orlais. Dresses, fine dresses and furs, and shoes, of course. One can't mingle with nobility with bad shoes, you see. Orlais is very fashionable, almost ridiculously so. But the shoes! Living with those ridiculous trends was worth it for the shoes. When I left Orlais, the fashion was shoes with delicate tapered heels and embellishments in the front. A ribbon, perhaps, or embroidery. In soft colors, of course. It was spring. I had my eye on a pair my shoemaker was working on. It was covered in pale blue silk, with amber beads on the toe. The shoes made in Orlais were exquisite. Not at all like these clunky, fur-lined leather boots you have in Ferelden. Ugh, just look at them. They're sturdy shoes, but sometimes a girl just wants to have pretty feet. Oh, I could talk about shoes all day, but we have things to do, don't we?
Nice.
Tell your captain that our deal is now ironclad.
Nice.
That's Scamp Kylon. Welcome to the Pearl. I'm Sanga, the proprietor. Have a seat, get comfortable, and tell me what you need. Every one of my people here is a skilled craftsman, and don't let anyone tell you different. You'll have to go one at a time, I'm afraid. Our rooms aren't quite big enough to share between so many. But we can discuss that in a moment. So what would you like me to show you? The men or the women? Or some of both, if you prefer.
Someone needs to put you in your place.
She's too good.
Be off.
Isabel? Please let me recruit her. Please let me recruit her.
I'm glad I... Ah, a Grey Warden. And I had heard that all the Ferelden Wardens were killed or exiled from this place. Oh, don't look so surprised. I've seen many of your kind in my journeys, and there is always something... odd about you. But, Grey Warden or no, it is refreshing to see another woman who answers to no one. Now, what can I do for you, my dear? I assume you saw that little drama, and none of these poor brutes has ever proven a match for me. They are too clumsy and predictable. I fight with quickness and wit, rather than with brute force and strength. I call myself a duelist because I honed my skills in duels with warriors I encountered over the years. As I said, it is better to avoid being hit, and it is best not to get into fights at all. An unusual request, coming from a fearsome slayer of Darkspawn. I am flattered that you wish to learn from me, sweet thing. But I have watched you, and you seem to lack a particular grace that is required. You are accustomed to doing battle a certain way, yes? I can teach you some basics. Perhaps you can pass it on to someone who might be interested in what I have to offer. I do, however, wish to get to know my potential student better. So we shall call for a drink, and you will honor me with a game. Have you ever played Wicked Grace? It is easy to learn, but difficult to master. You must watch your opponent's moves as carefully as your own. Before we start, the cards must be shuffled. Shall I, or would you like to? Very well.
God, I wish I could do this on max setting.
There. That should be sufficient. 5 cards each to start with, and may the cleverest player win. The Serpent Entwined Dagger. I was looking for this. Please, keep your hands to yourself. Ha! The Angel of Death card. The game is over. We must show our hands. 2 serpents, a song. Not bad. But the rest of your hand is rather pitiable. I have 3 angels, Fortitude, Truth, and Charity, and the Night of Dawn. I win. Still undefeated after all these years. Will I never meet my match? Ah, you're a good sport. Another game, then. Before we start, the cards must be shuffled. Shall I, or would you like to? Good. Go ahead, then. Are you done yet? 5 cards each to start with, and may the cleverest player win. Is it my turn again? I have a good feeling about this game. Ha! The Angel of Death card. The game is over. We must show our hands. Oh dear. Is that what you have? Do you need me to go through the rules again? I have 4 knights. Roses, ages, sacrifice, and wisdom. It beats your hand. Still undefeated after all these years. Will I never meet my match? Not so fast, sweet thing. I'm not sure I know you yet. Come. Another game? Ah, you're a good sport. Another game, then. Before we start, the cards must be shuffled. Shall I, or would you like to? Good. Go ahead, then. Are you done yet? 5 cards each to start with, and may the cleverest player win. It looks like the deck is being kind to me today. I have a good feeling about this game. Please, keep your hands to yourself. Ha! The Angel of Death card. The game is over. We must show our hands. Ah, quite a good hand, sweet thing. Perhaps enough to best a lesser player. I have 4 knights. Roses, ages, sacrifice, and wisdom. It beats your hand.
I have no idea.
Still undefeated after all these years. Will I never meet my match?
Just a moment. Come here, please. This Isabella is cheating. Do you realize it? I think she has an ulterior motive. She wants to know if you're smart enough to be a duelist, and this is her way of finding out. I think we can outsmart her together. I can help you.
Well, will you play again? Stop whispering over there. Ah, you're a good sport. Another game then. Before we start, the cards must be shuffled. Shall I, or would you like to? Very well. There. That should be sufficient. 5 cards each to start with, and may the cleverest player win. The Serpent Entwined Dagger. I was looking for this. And this card I shall play face down, I think. Please, keep your hands to yourself. Ha! The Angel of Death card. The game is over. We must show our hands. And I have Songs of Twilight and Autumn, Serpents of Decay and Sadness. The Knights of Compassion and Mercy. They are only just better than mine, but better, nonetheless. Congratulations. You have proven yourself quick and resourceful, and I would be honored to pass my skills on to you. Come, we will need some space for this.
Okay, I need to go to Redcliffe and Lake. Nice.
And so I shall.
I could have handled it. Thanks. I think I
On my
need to
way.
go hide somewhere.
Another level there. Nice! Any books for me to play with? No. What's this?
Another Grey Warden supporter.
Not just a supporter, Peyton. That's a Grey Warden. She's the one Arl Howe is looking for.
Our trap landed a Warden? You've got one chance to surrender. For what it's worth, I believe you. Not that I particularly care. We're not common guards, Warden. We're Howe's elite. Shavra, Tennant, and Jarvie, let's kill ourselves a Warden.
I never liked this part.
Piss ant. Okay, why does you... Okay. Definitely gonna need it ended here soon.
Turn around and walk, stranger. This affair is for White Falcons only. We're the toughest, meanest, and loudest mercenary band from the Free Marches. If you haven't heard of us yet, you will soon. Now get out. Get a load of this guard. You're telling us what to do? You have a point there. Man, let's clear out. Don't want to get on Locane's bad side, do we?
Tell Kylon I owe him one. Welcome back. What can I get for you, honey?
Yeah, I won't do this on live stream.
Come again.
I think I've done everything here. I just need to go and turn stuff.
Yes. What? Is it customary where you're from to give complete strangers questioning looks? They call me Casimir. I'm first mate on Captain Isabella's ship. More than this, you do not need to know. Do you lack the ears and eyes? She did not get into the fight, they brought it to her. Some of them never learn. If Isabella consents to play a game with you, it's an honor. You do not ask for compensation if you lose.
Yeah, got that taken care of. Let's see, I've been at this for 2 hours and 30 minutes. Yeah, let's take a break. Alright all, thank you for watching. I'll export this to YouTube and all that. Live stream more of this later today, probably. Let's see, stay safe all.